These are my most anticipated Zenkais for 2023 in Dragon Ball Legends. There's going to be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, and other units on this list that I think you all can agree they deserve a Zenkai. At number 10, we have this Angel Vegeta. If you guys played this game before crazy supports were a thing, you knew that this guy was so relevant for so long. His supporting capabilities for how old he is was so good, and honestly, they still kind of hold up today. He heals your team, he gives himself unfavorable he nullifies unfavorable elements. Sorry, this guy is so crazy, and I'm looking forward to him getting a Zenkai. I don't know when he'll get a Zenkai, to be honest, but I imagine whenever they revisit the Majin Buu saga, he'll probably get a Zenkai, because this guy is pretty fire. I mean, his animations are pretty solid too. His green dude, I feel like when this guy gets a Zenkai, I'm hoping they'll put him on the same level as Pan today, because this man is like he literally is the OG Pan. I mean, he's Pan, but before supports were broken. Before we had Red Superhero Gohan, before we had Zamasu, before we had Pan. Like, this guy is one of my most anticipated Zenkais in the sense that when he gets a Zenkai, I really hope that he will be cracked beyond belief. Well, maybe not cracked beyond belief, but I'm hoping he'll be pretty good. Next up, we have the Purple Transforming Trunks. This guy's animations are pretty old, but I can see him getting a Zenkai fairly soon. I also did revisit this guy in one of my recent videos, so you should go check that out if you're interested. I am hoping that he gets a Zenkai this year, because although his transformation is timed, which we see, it seems to be a bit of a negative, because for some reason, Legends just does not like increasing the amount of time that people have when they transform, like the other Kaioken Goku. I don't know if the blue, the really old blue Saiyan Saga Kaioken Goku. Also, I think okay, anyways, I don't know why, but Legends is like allergic to giving time transforming characters like decent Zenkais. I don't know why. But when this guy gets a Zenkai, because I'm hoping he will at some point, I hope that they make him at least decent, because his green, or not his green card, his blue card looks pretty cool. Like, the animation, yeah, it's old. It hasn't, I mean, obviously old animations are gonna look pretty bad, but his blue card honestly doesn't even look bad for how old it is. And I'm hoping that when he gets a Zenkai, he'll be half decent, because he's honestly really fun to use. At number 8, we have the Yellow Transforming Gohan from the BoJack movie. We have the Revival Han, purple, that's from the BoJack movie. Imagine if we could run these two side by side. His transformation looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. I mean, it's kind of funny that his transformation was copy and pasted for purple Rev Han's green card. It's pretty funny. But this guy's blue card looks so cool. His blue card is aged very well for how old he is. Like, dude, when this man gets a Zenkai, I honestly hope that I want him to be solid in the sense that he isn't game breaking, but I want him to be good enough to where he's like top 15-20 in the game, is my hope. Because sometimes Zenkais aren't like that. You might be like, well, that's pretty easy for Zenkais. They've done worse, trust me. There are many Zenkais nowadays that are not top 15-20. This guy, I think, should be. The fact that he also can lock you, dude. Oh man, this guy's awesome. Also, I noticed that I say dude a lot. Do you guys know that? I mean, maybe you don't watch my videos, but I say dude a lot. It's crazy. At number 7, we have Ultra Super Gogeta. Now, hang on. I know he's an Ultra, and we haven't seen Ultra Zenkais yet, but I just want to point out that this guy at this Legends Festival will be reaching his 2-year-old mark. And I'm pretty sure the earliest Zenkai we've seen is 1.5 years old because of Sword of Hope. So I think that it's very much possible that we could see this guy get a Zenkai. I don't know when. I honestly have no idea, but he's not the best. Like, he can't really tank. His damage is lackluster because of how old he is. But I think that if he gets a Zenkai, I can see him getting a Zenkai this year. And I think if he does, he could be dominant again. And I very much enjoy using this unit. Even today, I've used him a couple of times. Like, I've went back just to like touch up on him, see how he does. He is actually not even that bad for how old he is. And I hope that they give him a Zenkai just because, one, it will give us the possibility of Ultra Zenkais in the first place. Two, it'll be nice to run him on Fusion Warriors, because I'm pretty sure right now, I could be wrong, but I don't think we have any strong blue Fusion Warriors, because I think that slot is supposed to be taken up by the God Ki Vegeta Blue. God Ki Vegeta Blue. Grammar 100. But this guy could technically replace that slot, considering how bad that Legends Limited Vegito's Zenkai was. At number 6, we have the Demon King Piccolo, the purple transforming one. Originally, this guy was going to be at like number 10 or 9, because I was going to make this video before the Dragon Ball Saga campaign even started, but I decided to wait. And I'm very disappointed that they didn't Zenkai this man, because I feel like it would have been perfect. Now, I do know that Kid Goku ended up being purple, which is probably why they didn't. But I still feel like this guy deserves a Zenkai. I mean, he is old, and the Dragon Ball Saga team is bad. Also, I think Kid Goku being purple in the first place was kind of a bad decision, to be honest. And I feel like if they didn't make him purple, this guy would have gotten a Zenkai. And that would have made the Dragon Ball Saga team pretty good if they at least make his Zenkai, like, solid to the point where he, again, is like top 15, 20, or even top 10, honestly. But it's just so sad that Dragon Ball Saga rarely ever gets love, and this guy's animations are still very solid, and he didn't get a Zenkai. Like, I think when I first saw them announce this, I was like, oh, he is 100% getting a Zenkai, and then he didn't, and I was like, dude, what? This guy's he's the peak of Dragon Ball Saga. Come on. Breaking into the top 5, we have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I don't think he will be getting a Zenkai during Legends Festival. However, I don't think it's out of the scope for him to get a Zenkai this anniversary cycle. I think there's a decent chance we will see him get a Zenkai either on the next anniversary, or the 6th anniversary, or before that, because I think his counterpart is going to get a Zenkai before him. And so I think since they're relatively close in age, I mean, I think Yellow Gogeta is like, is he a year and a half older, a year older? I don't know, something like that. But I think if one gets a Zenkai, the other should follow, because it'd be so fun to run these guys on the Fusion Warrior team, especially since, one, the green Fusion Warrior spot is, I'm pretty sure, like, empty. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but I just, like, on the top of my head, I can't think of a single green Fusion Warrior that fits that spot, other than this guy. I can see him getting a Zenkai in this year. I know he has his unique equipment, which is very solid, but, I mean, unfortunately, his stats are just low. He needs, like, a kit renewal so that he can shine again. And when he does, boys, oh man, he is going to cook. Next up, we have the Yellow Transforming Vegeta, one of the sexiest blue cards in the game. Look at this face! How can you not give this man a Zenkai? Legends, look at him. He's begging you. On a serious note, though, his green card in both transformed and untransformed is very solid. In base, it heals him. When he transforms, it draws cards. Also, the fact that he has that blue card effect where every time he uses a card, he'll reduce the amount that his blue card costs. He'll increase the amount of damage it does. Dude, this man needs a Zenkai. I really want him to get a Zenkai. You wanna know why? Because there's no yellow Fusion Warrior slot. Like, I feel like if this guy gets a Zenkai, it'd be very nice. However, there is some conflicts that I'll get over in a second, because giving this man a Zenkai will collide with somebody else, I don't know, something like that. It'll interfere with another Fusion Warrior that is probably going to get a Zenkai this Legends Festival, but I still think this man deserves a Zenkai, bro. He's so... At number 3, we have the Yellow Future Gohan. There's a lot of yellow units on this list. This man got a unique equipment that made him pretty good, and if this guy got a stat upgrade or a kit renewal, oh man, he would take the spotlight again. You guys know how strong this guy is. Even in today's meta, he's not even that bad. However, I do think it is time that he gets a Zenkai. Maybe later this year, probably not earlier. Like, I think anywhere in between Legends Fest and Anniversary would be a good time. I don't think he'll get one during Legends Fest, but I do think that this year there's a chance he could get one. They probably will wait until after the 9th. What the hell? Until after the 6th anniversary. But I still think this guy could get a Zenkai this year. I mean, he is fresh. His Zenkai... Oh my god, I can't speak. His legendary finish still is decent. I actually don't mind his legendary finish. His green card is probably one of the best in the game in terms of not offensive, but just utility. His cover change, by the way, is very hard to play against because it basically, if you don't have your vanish, you're kind of just stuck. Like, if they time it perfectly, you're just stuck. If you have no cards, no vanish, like, there's literally just a window where you can't move. Like, you can't switch or anything, so it's... This guy is probably going to break the game when he gets his Zenkai. At number 2, you guys saw it coming. We have the Yellow Blue Gogeta. Oh, man, and I'm a Gogeta fanboy, bro. When is it happening? It better happen this Legends Festival. Guys, there's a really strong chance that we see this Zenkai during Legends Festival. Oh, my goodness. He is so... He is a very good character. His green card, very nice. His blue card, very nice. Dude. Dude, I think you guys know, with how well this guy aged, he just shined. Every meta that you could run him in, he shined. Like, the fact that he aged as well as he did was so impressive. His ultimate also very nice. His legendary finish, one of the crispiest animations in the game. I am excited. If this man doesn't get a Zenkai during Legends Festival, guys, I'm going to be very sad, let me tell you, because I am anticipating it. And now I gotta move on to the number 1. My second favorite unit in the entire game, we have the Blue Bros, or as they're titled, the Super Saiyan God SS Goku and Vegeta tag unit. The first ever tag unit. I'm not gonna lie, they fell off pretty hard. Like, they existed for, like, what, the first 5-6 months? Like, they existed for a while, but then they just disappeared. They were gone. It was crazy. They were the first tag unit. They were so strong on release. I also got them the 13 stars on their banner. You know, not to flex or anything, but I'm flexing. They deserve a Zenkai. These guys, I think they should get a Zenkai before unique equipment, and the reason why is because their kit is fine. However, I don't think stats would help them unless their unique equipment had like sustained damage cut or something. Because I think if you literally kept their kit the exact same as it is now, I'm not saying you should do that, but if you did, gave him just the reduced damage received, like up it by like 20 or 30%. What is it at? I think they should be at 40%. Is it 40%? Or it might be 50 actually. Wait, do they not have any? Oh no, wait. Oh, okay, here it is. Sorry, I missed it. So they have 40%. If you up this to 70%, like keep it standard as it is today, they will shine. And then if you up their damage as well by, I'd say like 50%, and then they're chilling. Dude, they would shine because their kit is so solid with how little there is to offer. Their kit is very solid. I mean, I'm not even kidding. If you just up their damage, up their damage cut, they would actually be like one of the best units in today's meta. I can assure you. However, they do need a kit upgrade, so that alone would not be enough. But I'm just saying, if they did, they would be fine. Anyways, that's my most anticipated Zenkais of 2023. I didn't really speak very well in this video, so I apologize. Goodbye.
All right! You're finished! Vegito! Go to hell! Yeah!